Remember that reminded me of the putty.
What from what was that, Power Rangers? Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's freaking hilarious. You know what's funny? One of my friends I didn't even know for the longest time, he actually played one of the putties back in the day. Yeah, and he still has the mask. Like, he still has the mask with him. Yeah. I was like, this is freaking hilarious. I was like, dang, for real? Yeah, is it like a third person shooter, like team shooter? Yeah, that's it. That's what I was kind of getting the vibe of when I saw it too. I was like, wow. I need to, yeah, I do want to try it, but I don't know if I want to spend that much for it. Yeah. Did that come out on Xbox Game Pass? I'm asking if it did. I don't know if it did. Let's see. Seems cool. I have to say, this year's Gamescom was really good. They don't do crazy announcements, but they did a lot actually this year. What word? I don't know what you're spelling. Because you're stupid. Here we go. TV. No hosting. Probably because you were. Yeah, I did. They'll try harder. I have no idea. He did it. There we go. What is going on? Giancarlo Berling Jerry. You know what? It's funny. Every time I every time I see this name, his name is Giancarlo Berlin Jerry. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Berlin Gary or Berlin Jerry. But every time I see him, when he listens to this on the podcast, I love the name. It's just like, man, that just rolls off the tongue, you know? Yeah, we don't know. He's not correcting me. So as far as I know, I'm saying it right. No, I'm saying it right. So the okay. Oh wow, he was still teaching? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. I said it. He said it. I actually said it right. So there you go. So face. The first version. I'm assuming it's the first version. I think it's Jerry. Yeah, when I said Jerry, not Gary. The Berlin Jerry. Okay, there we go. It's on Facebook. That's fine. I know, right? It's not like as opposed like I'm putting my social security card, like my social security number on the screen. It's like even the introduction, I put my first and last name when I say it. So it's like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yes, there you go. Fist bump, Giancarlo. See, he says the Jerry, he said it's Jerry sound, so it's Berlin Jerry. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yes, thank you for stopping by as always, man. Oh, you have a Twitch page? I mean, not Twitch page, but a Facebook page. Sorry. Yeah. Facebook. Why do you have so many Facebook pages? Oh wow, okay, that's interesting. Like, yeah, the only one. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I know, right? That's one of the funniest things about that. It's like it's like, yeah, that's how people get in trouble most of the time. It's when they just post on their social media, and then like, I'm the guy on some of the Zevo commercials. Wait, which ones? Which ones are you talking Zevo? Like the Zevo cameras, like the little small camera, like I don't know what the Zevo. I'm talking Giancarlo, dude. Like, yeah, if it's the, yeah. I mean, oh, we are way past that at this point in the time. That's funny. But if I remember correctly, if it's those Zevo cameras, like camcorders, the ones that are like really like compact, but like you can have like multiple ones and stuff. If that's it, I don't know. I don't think it is, but we'll see. It's like, oh, insect repellent. Okay, the wrong one. There's so many different ones. Focus of the day. There we go. Switch over to this. I need to get the level of not today. First time for everything. I need to fix one more thing, and I travel right now. Yeah, definitely, most definitely. Thank you, dude. Weird way of describing that, but okay. Are you trying to make jingle? Are you making jingles? You're just. There you go. Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay. Yeah. We all are nerds here, though, so that's fine. I can't even keep. It is literally like the corner. It's literally like a corner away though. So like maybe a month away. So we're almost there. I can't keep up with the amount of topics Lex has literally switched with us within the past 3 minutes. I was like, I'm trying to, but I'm like, man, like, it's like, Jesus. I am ready. I am definitely ready. No, I put the wrong coming soon list thing. I just realized that this whole time was using the CFG one.
I just noticed that too. this kid, this guy over here. What up? That was crazy. Yeah, all right. Yes. welcome to the show. It's the CFG Gamecast. CFG Gamecast. We're here for you to talk about topics and lots of things. Video games, streaming stuff. We love it all.
You're the most tone deaf motherfucker I know.
I don't even know how you are not on Broadway right now, Smitty.
He almost spit his beer out. You knocked that off.
You should have been the
There's
lead.
a few things I can't do. Sing, even though I want to. I'd love to be a good singer so badly. And I can't draw.
Everyone
draw for shit.
Everyone can learn to sing. It's proven scientifically. If you want, I can give you voice lessons.
No,
he said I can give you
like
voice
here
lessons.
and there.
Like, look,
I'm
good just making music. Oh, well, like, you didn't say anything about it being
like on Discord. Yeah, well, I'm gonna charge you. Because then when I'm like,
I wouldn't feel right not.
I would
not
love
paying.
animal photos of me and Adam for things. We could do like a trade off. I don't care. Whatever. You're my friend. I'm not gonna charge you for voice lessons.
Okay. All right. We can.
Yeah.
We need.
It could be on Discord call. I got you.
All right.
I got
you. See, I'm like, ooh, I just want to be able to do Twitch sings well.
What is that?
Well, not anymore. Twitch sings. It's like Smitty's like stuck back in 2020 or 2019. Everyone else is like,
dude, I was at the TwitchCon when they announced it, and I signed up for the early access for it. I remember. I was like, dude, this is awesome. And then they're like, we're gonna go ahead and walk away from this because we're not willing to pay those license fees.
Giancarlo's might be calling you out. That's like, are you drinking Steel Reserve?
No. Just lowly old Coors Light. I'm just over here sipping on the Rockies. That's
the
all.
Official drink of the CFG Gamecast.
CFG Gamecast.
Malt liquor still reserved to 11.
Hey, if they're willing, dude, I'll drink some Still Reserve.
Which one of the boys has nasty breath? That means
you do what you gotta do to get past that hour.
Oh, rude, Opie. Don't call me out like that. Don't call me out like that.
No, Opie, get the flavor packet under the couch. There you go.
Are you having a hard time trying to listen to Lex, Davis, and Smitty? Try 211 Steel Reserve. It makes it more tolerable.
No, what he really means is it makes me more tolerable.
No, I did not. I did not say that.
No, I know for a fact that I'm pretty obnoxious.
Two out of the three people.
We have two settings: chill and quiet, or fucking chaos.
Yeah.
And I'm usually the latter, unless like last night, my friend was like, play Animal Crossing, and I'm on the phone, I'm like, Nicole, I don't see it. And Adam's like, Nicole, she's having a seizure. I'm like, no, she wants to play with me.
Your priorities are really crossed at that point, though. Like,
I didn't know I was having one. I didn't. I was like, why do I see three of them?
Yeah,
because it's like all of a sudden I get triple vision too, which is weird when it's the little guys, and I'm just like, why do I see three? Or like I'm taking off my eye makeup and I can only see one eye because my eyes are like crossing. I'm like, what is happening? It's weird. Yeah.
That is scary.
Or sometimes you'll see my like eyebrow like do weird like ticks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
No control over it. Seizures, man.
Yeah.
Just girly things.
Yeah, no.
All right, but yeah, this is just freaking. Ooh.
We pissed Davis off already. Let's go.
What? I'm not pissed off.
Liar.
I feel like secretly Lex feels like
I'm
Davis
like
is
I don't know what is up with that. It's like
wait,
I don't even know.
You didn't let Smitty finish. What was that, Smitty?
No, I know.
I feel like he's like an asshole.
It's like I'm out to get you. I'm not. It's like what the hell. It's like no, Davis has
he comes in hard with that snark sometimes though, and you know it. He comes in hard, and you got to be.
No, that's the thing. He's not hard. He's just very direct about what he wants. I appreciate that in people. You know what I mean? Like
I tease him because he doesn't get it most of the time that I'm teasing him, and I find that hilarious for my own horrible pleasure. But there are people that like I'll talk to and like they're snarky with me and I'm like if I thought like Davis didn't actually like me, I would not be on this show.
Yeah, well the way it seems like I'm just like it's very funny. It's like oh no, give it me.
It's improv. Go with it. Yes, motherfucker.
I definitely woke up and chose chaos today. That is for sure. That is for sure. I wake up and choose chaos every day. I got a Destiny raid tonight. Like, I don't know. I'm still debating on whether if I'm gonna stream or not.
Adam
or just play off stream.
You need to say exactly. Adam, you need to log into the stream so you can hear what your boyfriend said about you.
What?
How you said like I'm gonna take him, he's my boyfriend. No, you said it like he's my boyfriend. Now I'm taking him. You for the Destiny raid.
That never happened. That is not true.
You said something about it earlier. You're making me out to be a fucking liar.
Either confirm or deny it whatsoever. Anyways, guys, thank you for Thank you. I hope everyone has their steel reserves at hand with them because this is going to be a real bumpy ride. But thanks for stopping by at episode number 104 of the CFG Gamecast. We are back, all three of us at hand, and we appreciate everyone that's a part of the conversation here. So but as always, we are about to stream. We always record on our podcast, and if you're wanting to be a part of the conversation, type it inside the chat. We'll read it out. We'll discuss it with you. We love all these different kinds of opinions of what our topics are going to be. So we want you to be a part of it too. So anywhere on YouTube, Facebook Live, or on Twitch to be a part of it is the more the merrier. So let's get this started. I'm going to start the record button.
Sorry, give me a second. Here we go. That was weird. Like, for some reason, I was not connected to chat. Now, am I connected to chat?
On what? On Twitch?
Yeah, I have not.
Yeah, now I can see connected. I saw that. That was weird.
I saw it over here because I have it pulled up over here, and I was like,
it double welcomed me into the chat room, and I was like, "Why are you welcoming me?" I'm in the wrong.
I'm in the wrong chat box.
CD, we are just a professional production.
Hey, so, cheers.
Cheers. Clink. Clink. Clink.
Well, I just did this because I figured, like, microphone, like, in-face people. That freaks some people out. Did you know that?
What? With you?
When you're like, when you like, if you're like streaming and like you're in chat and you're like, no, shh, it trips people out. They're like, don't touch me. I'm like, I'm not. If I had a scream.
Am I too close? You're too close, man. You're too close.
I'm just seeing this thing. I'm like, you just reduced your bottle. I'm like, you have two open containers of Coors Lights with you. I was like, are you really drinking two of them at the same time?
This one's not open.
Oh, thank God.
And mine's not either. I got my reserve.
Okay.
See, me too. See,
exactly. That's smart. That's smart. That's
that way I don't have to turn around and go into the fridge. I mean, the fridge is literally right behind me. So
hey,
my fridge is right here.
I have a question for you. Are you going to get the Xbox fridge, the mini fridge?
It's too small.
I have no intentions, but if I can get my hands on a new Xbox, I think I will do it.
Why?
I think I might do it. I don't know.
I
might. I said I might.
You got yourself
I might. I've got Game Pass, so I'm able to play the games.
Yeah.
So I really don't need one. What if I, you know what I mean?
Like, they almost overdrafted me this month.
See, nope, don't do that. Nope. Don't play games with that. That's not cool.
I need to end it. But then I'm like, what if something?
Wait, you're still paying for it? But there are things on there right now that you wouldn't enjoy. The only thing that sucks about it is that you have to go in, like, there's not a clean way to go in and like look at what games you have and stuff like that. You have
there's
to, like,
nothing spooky that I wouldn't enjoy right now at all. Maybe.
Okay. You shut that down fast.
Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Are you just playing that I've already games?
Am I what?
I mean, there's games that you could play offline, I think, that you would enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
If we're being honest, so most of my, and I kind of hide it, most of my offline, if I'm not online sitting at this desk, I'm in bed because I don't feel good.
Yeah.
Most of the time. That's why the Switch was a great idea, especially like, for hospital stays and stuff like that. But I needed to go to the hospital Sunday night. Let me tell you, thank God we did not. They are using the parking garage at the two hospitals closest to me for COVID. I ain't getting it again.
Full up.
Nope.
Yeah. Nope. They're all full
Blood on the brain. Don't care. Let me die this way.
Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Dang.
I'll shut up now. We can stop.
So anyway, we do a podcast about video game stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Or pertaining to video games. It could be movie related.
15 minutes in and we're just talking about so many random things. It's not even
This is the before show. You haven't hit record. You know it. I know it.
I already have hit record. I've hit record 5 minutes ago.
Oh.
No, it just said ready, set, record. Recording now in progress.
I
Call them out.
I refreshed. That's what happened. What's up, Monkey
Blood?
Doing
good, Monkey Blood.
Monkey Blood, he lying on my name. You tell him. Get him, Monkey. I thought of Monkey Blood the other day. I'll have to tell him later. Remind me, Monkey. I have a story for you.
Okay, here we go. We're going to start it up right now. Welcome to the CFG Gamecast, episode number 104, a weekly podcast created by gamers and streamers alike to discuss the latest gaming topics of the previous week. We stream a new episode on Saturdays and release it on podcast services like Apple, Google Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, or Podbean. So show us some love. Give us a follow, a like, a comment, what have you on any of our podcast services out there, or go to our main website, confreaksandgeeks.com, to not miss an episode. I am Mr. CFG Games himself, Davis Green, and with me today are my two awesome co-hosts. I got Lex in the second seat. What is going on, my cyborg?
much. I had to take it a little easy this week. With their changes, kind of messed my robot parts up. I'm a robot, not from the future, sadly. I wish I was. But I had a fun day yesterday with us playing. Still playing through White Day, which I started hell mode because I've beaten very easy, normal, and hard. And I died 3 times on hell mode, and it gave me the like ending, like this is how many hours you played kind of thing. And I was like, excuse me, on hell mode, if I die 3 times, I'm like Dunzo, I have to start over. Oh, I don't know about this. So I'm gonna have to like maybe play again on hard and go through, because there are a few, like I want to get the dolls, the figurines, which no walkthroughs ever talk about. So there's some really cool, interesting things that I need to get, but I can only get on hard or hell. And if hell's going to be that much of a you-know-what, I'm just going to play on hard mode again. But we were playing that, had some fun Uno time on Thursday with Mick and Nightmare and Sarah, or no, not Nightmare, I'm sorry, Sarah and Mick, and we kicked each other's butts at Uno, and it was fun. And then yesterday we went Halloween shopping, and as you can see, the cat has her witch condo.
Yeah.
And if you happen to go by Target and they have other versions of this, if you do not tell me, I will find you and hunt you down. No, but please do DM me. I'm on Twitter. Please DM me. I would love to get her more like cat condos. I know they have like cute Christmas ones that are like 2-story. I want them. I want all of them. She loves it. As I was building it, she was inside of it. But yeah, my week's been good. I'm really happy. My body is like, I hate life. And I'm like, why? Everything's great. Shut up. So, you know, it's a mind over body kind of situation this week. So it better get its act together for this week because things are happening.
We're definitely feeling a lot better than what it was last week. So that's all that really matters, though, too.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Sunday night was weird.
Yeah. Definitely glad that everything's going back again, kind of semi back to normal.
So well, I mean, once we get into that, like, once seasonal changes always does do this to me, where like I go into this, I want to sleep 24/7, can't keep my eyes open mode. I feel like I'm getting past that because I woke up super early. Like Friday, I was like, I'm doing arts and crafts all day, and I woke up like a kid on Christmas morning, and I was like, it's 7 a.m. Why am I awake? Let's go, you know? So I definitely am starting to like get past that. Okay, we're getting into a new season, because I tell you what, I don't know what it is, but like the moment like fall hits, my body is like,
boom.
Like I can be myself and just wear all my horror clothing and walk into like with my bloody shirts, and like no one says anything weird. Maybe they do, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying. I have creepy clothes. But yeah,
I really do not know what you're saying. But other than that, but do you know the person who I think would be the perfect spokesperson for Steel Reserve?
Well, his name is
the 5-star general of the itty bitty Smitty committee. I got Smitty in the third seat. What's going on, my dude?
Chilling, my friends. Good to see you guys. Again, we did miss you last week, Lex. But glad that you are feeling better. So especially with seasonal changes. Exactly. Really quickly, to Monkey Blood on Twitch chat here says that just a quick tip, Xbox Series S is available on Xbox.com. They're also available, I believe, on Amazon as well. But for me, if I'm gonna get one, I would get an X, not an S. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, at least in my situation, I feel like I would end up regretting it, because and I'd want to upgrade anyway to an X. So it's like, I'll just wait personally. But again, that's if I were to. I don't know that I don't know.
Smitty, you said it wrong. The way you said it was wrong. The way you should have said it was, the way you should have said it was, well, at least in my situation. You forgot your little snobby.
I'm sorry, I forgot to put my pinky up. Yes. Hold on. There you go. Over here on my side of the tracks. We'll see. Indubitably.
We'll see the upper echelon of the deal.
That's not a terrible. That's not. But yes, if I were, I'm not. I'm in no situation right now to be going around throwing ducats around like that. We did last week. We finished one of the endings for 12 minutes. Absolutely love that game. That game is so much fun. I want to go back and do some. I believe 6 or 7 different endings. So it was really for like, I really loved the concept of it. The story was good. Obviously, the voice acting was fantastic. Everything about that was great. We got season 15 of Destiny 2 started this past Tuesday. We got a bunch of spicy stuff for the future of Destiny. The Witch Queen's coming out February 22nd of next year. That's going to be huge. So basically, this is the epilogue to the Witch Queen. So things are already starting to move in the motion for what that big DLC is going to be. There's going to be crafting added. We found out in an anniversary event, because it's the 30th anniversary, there's going to be a new dungeon. We're getting Galahorn back. They're making changes to Trials of Osiris. Huge changes. This is definitely getting back, or getting more into what I think their original vision was for Destiny as a whole, as a ARPG. So this is like, or an MMO ARPG. So this is, it was really exciting, dude. Like, I walked away from that so hype. I literally threw my wallet at the screen and said, take my money, Bungie, because you got it. You guys are there. You're hitting all the strides, all the thing. I am here for it. And then obviously baby stuff. We've been just doing baby things, staying up, more so Squirt Kitty than me. So I'm trying to find and help out and bring some relief as far as with that. So everything has been going well.
Man, you just
I'm always happy to help with the baby stuff, by the way.
My mom actually gets out here on Monday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So she'll be out here till like the 10th.
That's awesome.
I'm always happy to help. Just hit me up, buddy.
Well, the 10th? Oh, 10th of September. Man, jeez, that's great. That's cool. I can't believe we're almost in September already.
Prologue, not epilogue.
Oh, it's a prologue. Right, okay.
Right. It's a prologue to the Witch Queen DLC. Yeah. No, that's good. I love the fact that he's in it. I need more friends. Like, Destiny, you guys have no idea how much Destiny means to me, because that's really the game that I really started connecting with people online. Before that, again, I had never really, and I was in a Call of Duty clan and stuff like that. But Destiny was where I really, and I met people from my clan in real life. I had never done anything like that. I grew up very much that you don't talk or tell any of that stuff. People, that's how you get kidnapped, son. So, you know what I mean? From that to going to people's houses that I played video games with, it really changed my whole perspective on how people were communicating and connecting with each other. So it'll always have a very big place in my heart. And I love the fact that 7 years down the road, they're really hitting their stride as far as everything. I really like the fact that I'm loving it.
I really like the fact that you like even though, I mean, I know how much you love Destiny, but I know that you took a break from it because you were annoyed.
Rightfully by so. That was terrible.
Yeah,
no, it was terrible. That first year of year 2 was terrible.
Yeah,
everybody knows it.
Everyone should. Yeah, everyone. I mean, it's very justifiable why you decided to say no to it, because it was BS for the most part, So but it's cool that they're now on the track of like where you feel that they're listening, or that they're where you were wanting it to be at, like the quality.
And I think it's where they wanted it to be at. They just weren't there. And they're finally making the, not only by, incorporating story into the game and stuff like that, they've pushed the limits a little bit by having live events. Love to see it. Again, that's why I'll always have respect for Fortnite and what they've done innovation wise to what you can do within a game. So they've done that. So they're making those moves. But with crafting and stuff like that, like, this is where I think they always saw Destiny being. And it's taken them 7 years to get there.
Yeah, well, that's true. Well, we'll see where that's going to go. But that's good. I'm glad that I'm glad you're enjoying that.
What about yourself, brother? I know you've been busy. Haven't really gotten a chance to stream.
Yeah.
What's on your plate?
I'm on week 3 on that, dude. Like, I really hope I can get back into it. But next week we're going to be doing some changes a little bit.
Week 3?
Yeah, I haven't been streaming for almost 3 weeks.
I apologize. Half the time it doesn't tell me when any of my friends are online. So if I don't notice, I'm sorry. It's not you, it's me kind of situation. Oh, I'm sorry, but you are so busy. You and Smitty work so hard, and I lay in bed. I'm a pillow princess.
I've just been been busy trying to take care of some other stuff so far. I mean, in the meantime, when I do play games, I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 like a madman. So I'm about to catch up to the end of the game until the new expansion comes out already. So so that's insane. So but the story is just so good. I don't know what it is about the story, but it just it totally really got me, and I've just been playing a lot of it. And then I was playing I was still playing some 12 minutes when I had the time. Been loving 12 minutes. I want to stream that so badly, but it's because I think it's a really good game, and stuff. So I would appreciate the funness with that too. Excuse me. And I also got some been dealing some stuff near the back end of stuff. Got some awesome interviews coming up here next month, and some awesome guest hosts here on the CFG Gamecast. So it's gonna be freaking awesome. So I
talked to them earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been going on all cylinders right now. And we got our special the MujiCon shirts in. So people who they're going to get their shirts this week. It's a guarantee it's going to happen. So you're going to get your MujiCon shirts for the people who donated for the fighting game tournament for charity. So I can't wait till we get till those go out, so I can start planning for the 24-hour stream in November. So that's just so it's that's just going to be that's just going to be crazy. So yeah.
And what's the date on that?
That's a good question.
I for sure thought I was coming, and then
didn't you say you had something?
COVID hit, and then it was it's kind of up in the air because we don't know
November 13th.
It's so close because he keeps saying that the wedding is the 13th, and I'm I'm pretty sure it's the 6th, but I don't know how long. If it is
well, that's just a matter of just looking at the itinerary on when the wedding is, and then you'll know.
They just sent out the invitations, so we didn't really get an itinerary until literally last week.
Well,
when you reminded me, and I was like, wait a second, but we don't know other stuff too, so we gotta kind of look into it. I want to go
in September. I'm totally
because if y'all hit that limit, I was gonna shave half my head. I was gonna let Smitty do it live.
Well, I'm going big.
I want to see. I mean, we can still let's see if I don't screw it up this time, but we can still see if we can make it.
Are you going? Are we going to Arizona? Or no?
I
don't know yet because I'm in the air as far as
oh my God,
especially having a new baby, and then you know what I mean. I don't want to.
The word thing is about the baby. It's a big thing. I was worried about.
We could do a 2-studio setup where you guys are there and me and Smitty are here, maybe.
I don't know.
That
sounds like a conversation that's off stream because I don't know.
Future us problems. That's future us problems.
Yeah, I honestly don't know, but it's just especially since we're going to be at a gaming store, so this time around, so this is going to be a weird trek, and plus we got actually a lot of sponsors for that. I've been getting a lot of local sponsors as well as some big sponsors that give us gaming keys and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that. That one is going to be the fun one, to go with. But like I said, COVID is the big one. I could do it. If you can't make it, you can't make it. I'm not going to force anyone because of the circumstances and situation. Like for me, I hate the fact that I have to travel to Arizona just to get this. So that means I'm going to be on a plane with a mask on for 2.5 hours. You know,
I get it, dude. I went to Mexico this summer, dude. It was terrible.
It's terrible. Yeah, it's not.
I wore a mask.
My ears were hurting. Like,
so not comfortable. So not comfortable.
I've been on
but it is what you got to do.
One from here to Florida, which is like 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
That's at least a 4-hour flight with the mask on. I fell asleep and I drooled in it, and I was like, "This is so gross."
Yeah,
so gross.
I'm not dealing with that. So if I don't have to deal with it, I won't have to deal with it. But like I said, we'll do it. We're doing this for the kids, so that's what's going to be. Then plus
for the kids.
Yeah, and then what is a better way? Because like our goal this year, man, we're going ham on it this year. We're going for 10,000 this year. So that's going to be crazy. I don't know what I'm going to do if we hit 10,000. I should do something super.
Wait, that's the goal?
That. Yeah, the goal is 10,000.
Damn. Okay.
We're already at 2,000 already because of the fighting game tournament. So like,
that's very true.
So like it's pretty it's very doable, especially since we got and the sponsors and stuff like that. So we'll see.
Right.
We'll see.
Yep.
Anyways, we know folks don't want to be talking about the Extra Life stream because that's months away. We'll worry about that when to get closer. So let's go through the normal rigmarole that we normally like to do each and every week. So each of us pick a new topic of discussion within video games from the previous week. The topic would or could be about a specific game or something that happened in the gaming industry itself. And we don't want to just have people talk. Ooh, oops, I have a little thing on the front of it. There we go. And we just don't want us to be talking about the topics itself. We want you, the listeners or viewers on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook Live to be a part of the conversation. So, just type in whatever you're wanting to put inside the chat. We will love to discuss it with you, and we'll go from there. Let's see. Giancarlo, can listeners find you on Destiny 2, and can we add you as a friend? That's what Giancarlo's asking you, Smitty.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if you send me a message, and but I should be. Well, no, because Destiny changed, so it's a Destiny number with a hashtag. Send me a message, Giancarlo, and I'll shoot you over. But yeah, absolutely, the more the merrier. I love it, dude.
Yeah, so that's where we go. There we go. So we have another person coming into the mix with the boys. Let's just say that. Let's go with the boys. All right, so let's get this topic started. So I think I'll start today. I know I didn't really discuss who was going first and second and third, so we'll go randomly here. All right. So my topic is we're going to talk about Gamescom this week, and Gamescom 2021 happened, and that's the one that's in Europe. It's basically the E3 of Europe. That they did. They usually do like announcements and stuff like that. But this year, I don't know what it is, but this year there was a lot of cool things that they announced at Gamescom this year. So I'll just name a few of the big highlights from the most part of it. But like the biggest thing is that they have a lot of a lot of AAA titles that was and highly anticipated titles that they revealed on it. One of the big ones that they announced was the remake, the remake of Saints Row. They're doing the redo of Saints Row. So they just announced that they're going to be doing and then they also believe they also did they gave a release date for this too. So this was a February 25th release date from this. Now, if you don't know what Saints Row is, Saints Row was basically the competition of what GTA. It's always been Saints Row or it's been GTA. GTA has always been the number one hit of this. This is just a giant sandbox. This is what GTA was, but it was much more sillier and much more crazy. Like, remember, I believe like Saints Row 3 or Saints Row 4, you're a superhero that was also the president of the United States or whatever, and he just did whatever the hell he wanted. Yeah, it was really crazy. Yeah, they had a weird story and stuff, and you had Keith David like as like your tutorial dude. It was really interesting how all that works. So they basically are doing a revamp of this. So this was a real big one that they were showing off on at the show. So I'm really looking forward to this one, especially nowadays with 4K 60. Oh my god. Right. So that's going to be very nice. But then also they showed gameplay. There was a trailer for the company who gave us XCOM. The Marvel, it's called Marvel Midnight Suns. Too. Yeah, Marvel Midnight Suns was another one that they also announced, that they also showed off. Just, they didn't show off a game, but they did show off, like, you know, the characters that you can be in. So there isn't a reveal yet, but there will be a reveal on September 1st for that. So next week, sometime to show how the gameplay is going to be. But but this one is going to be like, you're going to be playing like how it's a tactical team RPG-ish kind of game. So, but you're using Marvel characters instead of, like, you know, aliens versus humans in this one, which is really cool.
Here for this.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Blade, dude. There's Wolverine. I love how they've been incorporating in these games, because there's a mobile game that I started playing, Marvel like Revelations or something like that or whatever. But it is another one that's kind of like, it's almost like DC Online, but it's mobile and it's Marvel characters, and dude, I'm loving it. I'm so here for them.
That just came. That just literally came out recently, right? The one that came out,
right?
Yeah.
It came out this week. Yeah.
Adam's been playing it nonstop.
I am playing it too. Tell him to be my friend.
It's just
but XCOM too, though. Like, and I never played any of the XCOMs, but I know, you know what I mean. Like, I love a good tactical game, and those are kind of like my like. Those are like my hidden, not like my hidden passions, but like I love playing those. That's what I chill off stream. You know what I mean? Like things like that, Stellaris, stuff like that I could just chill, do other things, and play at the same time. I'm excited for that one. That one's gonna be very exciting.
Have you played Gears of War Tactics yet?
No, I haven't played that either. Kenobi though, Kenobi, like very much high reviews on that.
Love that game, dude.
Sure.
That was the reason why I got Game Pass before. Were you going to say something, Lex? I'm sorry.
I was. He was saying in his off time to relax. In my off time, I play Spider Solitaire.
There you go. I don't even know what that is.
Or some form of
solitaire. I know solitaire.
Solitaire. There's Spider Solitaire. There's different types of it. Spider Solitaire is a little different. Like, I'm a grandmaster on that, but I like card games. I grew up playing card games. That's my relaxation.
I thought you were going to say Wishbone. That would have been fun. It's going to go with that. That would have been fun. What's the story, Wishbone?
That game will haunt me for the rest of my freaking life. And then the emulator we found freezes after I get on the island.
I agree, Monkey. Tacticals, like, as far as with that, like, it may not be your thing, but like with the Marvel spin on it, I mean, I think it's worth people checking out. You know,
but that's the exact reason. Marvel. Yeah, that is the perfect reason to get into this, is because it's a new IP with Marvel, so Marvel people can relate to Marvel characters, and then now it's like a new style of people that people will understand. Kind of like back in the day, you remember when Final Fantasy VII came out? I'm not gonna say this is a Final Fantasy VII situation, but it was like the style and the graphics changed what a traditional RPG was. So when that changed, most people's introduction to RPGs was 7, and then they were like, okay, you know, and I got this, and that's what made 7 so popular itself. So there you go. So I mean, hopefully, who knows? Maybe people might change their mind because you're going to be Marvel characters. I wish there were some X-Men, but we'll see how that goes. So we'll see with that.
There are. What do you mean?
Yeah. I mean, like, more X-Men besides Wolverine. I'm talking about like Cyclops, Beast. I mean, there's more diverse X-Men. I'm sure they're going to focus mostly on Avengers, but it's really cool that they have Blade and stuff like that in it. Halo Infinite has a release date now.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
it was announced at Gamescom, which, like I said, I am surprised that they announced all this at Gamescom. I was like, what the heck is this?
Yes.
I swear you keep saying it GameStop. I'm just imagining all these little kids like outside of GameStop, like looking at a TV, like making notes. Sorry.
The premiere first at GameStop, Halo Infinite. You see Jeff Keighley like right outside of random GameStop just doing these announcements. But like there you go. But you have it's the official release date on Halo Infinite is December 8th. So we'll see how that's going to go. We've already talked about what the expectations of what Halo's going to be because of certain things are not going to be opening day, but we'll see. Not bad, but we'll go with that. Let's see what else is out there. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the one thing I liked. One of the things I loved. Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. They just announced that they don't have a direct street date for this yet, but it is coming out in 2022. But the cool thing I think about this is that they're allowing you to use April O'Neil as another character. As a fifth character in this. Now, I know a lot of people were talking about they were wanting Splinter to be the fifth character, and hell, I mean, it's still really early to tell. They may still add Splinter into it, but I like the fact that you could actually play April O'Neil in a beat 'em up. And this is like ever. Like when you think about it, it's like you've never seen her played. You never see her as a playable character. So I definitely love the idea of her being a part of this. So this is going to be a fun one when that comes out. And she looks like she is kicking butt on the trailer.
Well, she did in the show too. Like she did some butt kicking, and as a little kid, did you what?
I don't remember.
I don't know about that.
I don't remember that.
I do. She'd be in an alleyway, and like they would like go to attack her, and she'd start swinging away. Of course, somebody would like come to rescue her, but she held her own a lot. And the cartoon is like, as a kid, I remember because I was like, she's a redhead and she's a strong female. Excuse me, thank you very much. So she was like a huge part. Oh, I'm so excited she's a part of this. Hell yeah. I'm down. Even though I'm bad at these ones.
So then, So I mean, it was really cool. I think one of the big ones though too is was that part. There is an actual release date too for Horizon Forbidden West, which I don't believe them. I don't think it's going to come out February 18th. But it's going to come out February. It says they put the release date for February 18th, 2022. So take that with a grain of salt. Because right now February is stacked with games, so I don't think that I won't be surprised that one's going to get delayed. So, and plus it's like, we'll see. We'll just see. Let's just say, okay, they have a filler date for Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah. So we'll go with that. I think that was
smart because that's what I said. I was like, because if they're really truly trying to then, release God of War next year, which I don't see that happening, but I would love to be proven incorrect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For them to be able to release both those games, you have to have one early on the front end of the year and then one on the back end. Otherwise, they'll end up competing against themselves. But I think there's also a good chance that God of War doesn't come out till like 2023.
Oh yeah, I don't think God of War is in the spectrum of 2022 whatsoever. So like, I think that God of War is going to be like, I mean, all we got is still a logo. We haven't even seen gameplay or anything about it. We haven't even seen clips of it. So like, there's no way that I could see that game that's coming out in the next year, which is fine. I mean, I'm saying that I think if anything, Horizon's going to come out later in the year, but I don't think it's coming in the first quarter. That's what my own thing. That's my own prediction on this. What is Retro saying? Let's see what Retro's saying. Great games should be delayed so they can be great and not mediocre. That's true. That's very true in itself.
He also said God of War is 2024. And you might be right. I mean, we'll see if, dude, I would feel a lot better if I saw some gameplay or anything for it next year. We'll see when that comes, but you could be right as far as 2024. I feel like I'm
2024. Yeah, I can easily see it 2024.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's really 2025 retro. Like, yeah, we'll see how this. Yeah, like, but then again, like, I'm not going to say that PlayStation has the leisure to kind of have to be slow on their releases, because right now PlayStation 5 is still very slow on, like, strengths of games. Like, that.
I mean, they've got more than Xbox.
Well, yeah, it doesn't say much though. I mean, it's
like true. Everything is a mess as far as
it's a hot mess right now. So, like, I think that it's they at least have games. I mean, Xbox does not. So, we'll for a console, that is, but we'll see. Matt was, oh, hey Maddie, what's up? He says Turtles in Time is still one of my favorites. Yeah, Turtles in Time is the one that you can't say.
It's a classic.
One of my favorite phrases in Turtle in Time was "bury my shell at Wounded Knee." That was the stage. So I just think that, so I mean, no, but like I said, like, I would say this is probably the littest Gamescom this year. Usually I'm not going to say it's a Passover show, but it was more like a show that was like, oh, here's I would say it was more of a recyclable show, because there's two other shows that happened before Gamescom that like gives out announcements, but this one legitimately gave release dates, gave gave premieres. I mean, this was actually a very good year for it. So unfortunately it was all online, which would be the sad thing, but so just keep it up. There's a lot of cool things that's going to happen. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. The Xbox Halo Infinite Limited Edition console. That
really?
Yeah, it looks
bought by bots.
They're all sold out because of that. I'm not surprised.
Bots, dude, bots got them. Yeah. Of course. If you can't get an Xbox whatever, the big one right now, you can get the S, but you can't get the X, I think. I don't know, dude. Their naming conventions is terrible.
Yeah.
But the whatever the big one is. And that's what that was, I believe. Yeah, the X. Yeah. I'm pretty sure bots bought them up. Then you can see now they're selling them for like $1,000 on eBay and stuff like that. It's like, come on, dude.
No, if anyone first off, if anyone buys an Xbox Series X controller or games console for $1,000, then you deserve to be scammed. You deserve to get scammed.
Damn, dude. Whoa, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Come on.
You deserve it.
There's some people, and I get it, and I understand. There's some people that mean
you're at $1,000
like that. I know, that's crazy.
You're hitting you're hitting $1,000. I mean, what? Like, at that point, there's no excuse to be going for PC. Absolutely no excuse to say, you know what, screw it. You can keep your console. I'm gonna switch this over to a PC at this point. It's like, forget you. There's no reason at that. I can understand if it was like a if it was a $500 to $600 difference, if it was $100 difference, fine. There's that debate. You're hitting $1,000, and you're going to be getting yourself a console for $1,000.
You know, people are paying them.
Yeah, and it's like, no, you deserve it. You deserve to get scammed. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. Take it. It's like, okay, fine. Little Joey gets his console system, and but then this dude gets something better. Would logically just go buy even a used PC for $1,000 out there. I don't know. Just saying. I know. Maybe. Did y'all talk about Dying Light 2? Yeah, no, we didn't talk about Dying Light 2.
No.
Although I know that is big for people, though. I know there's people that enjoy it. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, though.
Dying Light 2 is a freaking amazing game. Like, no, the first Dying Light,
Dying Light 2 has not come out yet, right?
No, Dying Light 2 has been this weird limbo of delay for the past 3 years, actually. You know, it's funny how I learned about Dying Light 2 is when I was at E3 in 2019. And then they showed they even gave us like a freaking statue of the character and stuff of nice. It and stuff like so like I was like, man, Dying Light was pimp. Yeah, it was a lot of parkour. You did a lot of building parkour, and then you're fighting these zombies and stuff. But this you should check the trailer. The Dying Light 2 trailer from 2019, and you'll be like, wow, this game is good. So we'll see how this is going to go, or how it's going to go. So
I don't know how I'm going to keep up with everything, dude. Like, you have the Blood Hunt stuff that's coming out, which that was a lot of fun.
Yep.
You've got Back for Blood. You've got Far Cry 6 is coming out. Jurassic World Evolution 2. I don't know what that is.
Evolution 2?
I know what. No, I know what that is. I saw something. That was me speaking to myself out loud. It was dumb.
Yeah.
I saw something about Age of Empires. Splitgate, I think, just opened up, and people are super enjoying that.
You know what's funny? I met the creator of that like years ago when he first was like kind of on the circuit.
Oh,
like,
no kidding.
Yeah, and like him and his mom actually. He was really weird. him and his mom are developers of it, which is really cool.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So, but yeah, like they were doing this at conventions and stuff, and was trying to get the hype on it, and it's a very solid game even back in the day. But
Yeah.
I'm glad it's picking up some steam. So that's awesome that they're finally releasing it.
Yeah,
So,
yep.
yeah,
No,
that's
they are
good.
in season 0 right now.
Yep, so definitely check it out. Yeah, so 2022 has some really good, promising stuff that's coming out, and we'll see how this all goes. So so there we go. All right, well, there's my topic. Let's go over to Lex. I got you off your whole thing off. Sorry.
No, you're
Yes.
okay. So I haven't had a topic in like 2 weeks, but
I
I
know.
picked an interesting topic. So I don't mess with Facebook too much. I feel like I just get myself in trouble over there. I also don't have a gaming Facebook page, so I don't really see any gaming related stuff over there. But
Mhm.
Twitter, I do keep an eye out for. And I'm on a stream team, and they had commented, "Hey, guys, heads up, do not post hashtag Twitch do better. Everyone who's posting that is then getting a hate raid." And I'm like,
Oh, that's what's this is all news to me. I know
So-
about what you're talking about. All right, sorry, I'm gonna shut up.
this is Alice down the rabbit hole, y'all. So it
Mhm.
started out, that's how I heard about it, right? And then I saw a couple of articles talking about it, but it didn't really go too in depth of what I already knew. Now, there is a man, Commander Root. I'm sure you all know him and love him. He creates beautiful tools for Twitch for free for you to use as a content creator.
Dude,
I
is Commander Root the dude that's always in all people's Twitch pages, like too? So like
he watches everybody.
Basically,
he's
yeah,
everybody, yeah.
And it's
And
a real person. And
Yeah,
it's a
he
real
really is.
person.
And he'll say,
Yeah.
if you don't like me lurking, just let me know and I'll leave.
Mhm.
Like he's so sweet, but watching his streams is really cool too. Like I lurk on him a lot. We do have posts for information if you are a moderator for somebody, or if you are also a content creator, or just for knowledge for your friends who are, mods and content creators, for you to pass along. But so that's how I'd heard about it originally, was hashtag Twitch do better. And it was marginalized groups that were getting hit. Now, Washington Post did a very interesting kind of expose on it. So if you guys remember last year, a lot of people were asking, like, we need better tags, we need better representation.
Yeah.
And I absolutely agreed. I was like,
Chinese
I'm-
tag, dude. I love it.
I'm queer.
I feel kind
and
of
I
weird
would-
about that though. It's kind of weird.
I love it, dude. No,
Like-
because then that's a way for me to connect with other people that associate with that tag. Because some
mean-
people specifically go out looking for tags,
Which
and they'll
tag-
click those
wait,
tags.
Did you say?
Well, I'm talking about like
Guyanese.
I'm talking about, like-
Guyanese.
What's
That's how
that
I
mean?
met. I'm sorry. What?
What does that mean?
I'm half Guyanese.
Oh,
a,
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you properly. I'm so sorry.
What? Yes, no, which is, I know, quite surprising
I
to
heard
find that there's a Guyanese tag. I actually
That's
met
interesting.
somebody that lives out here in Vegas because of the Guyanese tag.
Wow.
We haven't linked up yet. Yes. No. That's awesome. yes. That is it absolutely nuts. So we haven't had a chance to link up or anything like that yet, but like still, like for me, like I was like, I love that. I'll absolutely put that on there.
Yeah.
That also, I also kind of feel like it also puts a target on my back, but I don't care. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm
you
just
know,
saying
I
that it's
understand
just. I'm just saying
This is where we get
theoretically.
deeper down the rabbit hole.
Well,
I
I'm
do
just
care,
saying,
but
I'm just
but I
saying
try not.
theoretically, like it's kind of weird seeing, like, I mean, like saying, oh, okay, I'm a streamer, but then I'm also black or African American or whatever whatever the stream tag is on Twitch. It's like, why does that matter to that point of like trying to figure that out? I mean, trying to do it. Now it's different in my opinion with LGBTQ or like a representation towards that, because technically it's not race at that point, the way I look at it. Like and if you're wanting to support, like if you want to support lifestyle, then that's different. But but I think specifically with race, I always felt weird like saying, okay, I'm CFG Games, I'm a black streamer, as opposed to like or Asian or whatever streamer, and then just classify
black,
yourself
y'all.
as,
I'm black, y'all.
Towards that.
I'm blacker than black because I'm black, y'all.
Yeah. I never really got into the deal towards that.
I knew that like black had been added. I haven't even searched to see if there's Italian and Greek.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll post that. No, but here's the thing here's the kicker, right? So last year people are wanting more tags and more representation. It originally started with the LGBTQ community because a lot of allies were adding that to the tag, and people would go in thinking that they are part of the LGBTQ community, only to find out they weren't knowledgeable in it whatsoever, but were trying to be good people. So basically they were like catfishing essentially with the tags. Yeah. So then tags were made, and then they thought about it and they're like, well, if we're going to make this, why don't we make this, right? And so the tags got more and more in depth, and that's great. Unfortunately, now people are hate rating, not just by the hashtag Twitch do better, but by physically looking for the tags. So KKK groups are coming. Yep. They have a Twitch.
It's getting crazy.
They've got a whole thing. So Commander Root, the sweetheart he is, I give you chef's kisses. He has created a tool to get rid of I think it's over 25,000 bots that are helping in these hate raids. You have to do it in sections because it can't show them all at the same time. And then if you have a lovely little, my stream deck is, damn my cord management. If you have a stream deck, you can essentially create what's called a panic button. Yeah. So here, when you have a raid, like a hate raid, your mods usually are like, and they'll, turn it to followers only. Well, then these people start to follow, and then we turn it to like, we slow down the chat, emoji only, or turn chat off completely. Well, this panic button can allow you to then customize it to your needs, essentially, so that you can have a panic button right there when you need it, no mods necessary. And I think that they can control it too. I'm actually going to set all this up after we're done streaming, while I'm waiting for all of my borax crystals to do their thing. But I thought that was really fantastic, and he makes these tools for free. And Twitch doesn't pay him. Twitch does not pay this person, which pisses me off too, because he just, and I know it's out of the goodness of his heart, but like, sweetheart, your talent is phenomenal and you need to capitalize on that. I'm sure he has a very
he's not getting some sort of money from somewhere for doing this stuff. This is all the
I'm sure
the
he does
of his
programming.
Heart. Yeah,
somewhere.
This dude's getting some money.
He's getting money from somewhere,
like, from
obviously.
Where,
but
I don't think it's from. I don't think it's from Twitch.
No,
because they're like, if he's already creating these tools for free, they at one point, if I am not mistaken, were like getting mad at him, and they were like, you need to stop using these tools that we are not giving you, that are third party, because it's disrupting our X, Y, and Z. And Commander Root put out a tweet pretty quick saying like, it's not my program that's causing any issues. So you know what I mean? And I honestly think like he is doing it out of the kindness of his heart, but he's so quick to make these programs. Yeah. I know he programs for a living. I'm sure he has a fantastic paying job that Twitch probably wouldn't even match. Just because, I mean, they're kind of skeezy. Think about it. They take 50% of our profits. And then the whole
that's what's crazy.
You're gonna also get money from your commercials.
Well, that's why I stopped doing bits, because bits is like, wait, you pay for bits to then give it to your friends, and then they take a chunk of that. I was like, I can't do it.
You get
they
buy the bits.
That's that double dip.
You buy the bits. If there's a tax on that, then you sell the bit. Then you give the bits out. It's already they get a fraction of that cost in bits. It's like, why are you gonna cut too much? Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
And then they see, we work streamlessly with like Streamlabs and this and that. Let me tell you, it is stated that my subs are at a number. It is less than half than that. It doesn't even update them. So for the last 2 months, I emailed Twitch. I was like, why didn't I get my check? I'm not that it's any more than like 150, but like I use that to buy dog treats and stuff, and that's what it goes to, or more games for the stream. And they're like, you need to check your analytics. And I was like, oh, so my viewership is way up, but other stuff has gone way down. And like the economy, I get it. Like Twitch is like this. Like you're on a high, and you're for a week you could have 107 people in your chat. The next week you have 5. That's just kind of how it works. But and there's not a lot of consistency. But then it was kind of like just weird that out of nowhere, I went from a little bit of consistency to absolutely nothing for like 3.5, 4 months. I was like, oh, this lied to me. So all of the programming that you say works seamlessly and updates on its own doesn't. So I've given you guys some tools. If you have questions, you guys are always more than welcome to message me like through Twitter. I don't answer Twitch messages from people. And my Discord is kind of locked down right now because I was getting hate raids in there that were porn filled, so that was lovely.
I will have to say real quick though that it's just ridiculous that
why is it happening? Why is it
even like how this is even something? And what's weird is that it's like you don't hear that for. I mean, I might be wrong, and let me know if I am, but like you don't hear that on like YouTube or Facebook or any of the other ones.
Right.
Is it just a matter of we know that the consensus is mostly on Twitch, then they're going to just it's going to hurt more on Twitch, or is it just like what the heck, man? It's just,
that's a numbers game though. Like that's where the majority of people are. They're on Twitch, people that watch live streams and stuff like that. So you're going to have more of that. What's sad is the fact that there's no protection from that. I've gotten them. Yeah, I've gotten them. I've had people hack into Discord and like push out messages through there on stream. Yeah, and I was just like, you know what I mean? It's like it's one thing, but like, and again, I can't because like I'm older school, so it's like, look, dude, if you want to say something, but say it to my face so I can beat you up. But, but like, you know what I mean? Like you got these people that'll come in and do crazy stuff like this, but then you do have the fact that this is even a thing, and I have to go and create a panic button because it's inevitable. It hasn't happened to me. It's not a matter of if it's going to happen to me. It's a matter of when it's going to happen to me. And I'd rather be prepared for when it happened. I was actually watching somebody, Big Cheese Kit, the other night. They were so quick on it. I didn't even see a message go out. But they were having a conversation about it. You know what I mean? Like, it was so fast. He has a song that's made up for it and everything. It was fantastic.
Oh, he has a song made out for it?
Yeah, he did a song, hilarious. Son. It was so good.
Can we get a recreation?
Yeah. I had to sub. I subbed right then and there because I was like, yes, dude, that is how you handled that. But yeah, the fact that that's even something, there's got to be some sort of level of protection for things like that, and it's especially irritating because we're celebrating Black History Month, we're celebrating Pride Month or whatever, but it's a during the month, but it's like, look, can we get some things that actually would help out in issues that we're seeing as communities, as people? Like, this shit is out here. It is happening to people. I've seen it. It like, the bot. I've seen some of the bots follow and stuff like that. It's like, look, you guys got to get control of that. But again, It's not surprising from somebody that's taking 50% compensation for providing the platform. And that's why I'm a very firm believer in these competitive live streaming services. and checking out, because a lot of the things they are doing that stuff. There is stuff going on with there. The split between creator and platform, is very different. So I highly recommend people take a look at other options as well.
So I don't know a lot of, sorry to interrupt you. I don't know a lot about Facebook gaming and how that works. But I know, of course, YouTube, they get hate comments nonstop. The raids are a little less there, but it is happening from what RetroLag is saying. Yeah, Zakara, you're 6'6" self, 5 feet. I'll come at you like a spider monkey if you want to say them words to me in the streets. But they don't. But it's just it's so silly that we give you half of our income, and you have a creator on your platform that's creating programs for us for free.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Well, it doesn't say that they're ready for it. Just as much as how they're not ready for the DMCA. I gotta go viral on TikTok. For the DMCA I can't afford this no more. I mean, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the same kind of thing. It's the same. It's the same kind of thing. Is what I'm saying. It's like they're not. Yeah, it's just a matter of. It's just a matter of them caught with their pants down, not ready for any of this. And I mean, and I think that it's just like it could get better. We don't know, because they kind of keep it pretty close to their pocket when they do development like that for the for this. So like, I mean, because like right now the big thing is that do you remember, for instance, when people were getting DMCA strikes, because even after they were deleting their VODs, and then there was no procedure to remove all of it, and then guess who was the guy that did the nuclear button to take care of that cleared out? Commander Root. Commander Root was the one that figured it out to say, we're going to clear out, here's the process so you can clear everything out in one button, because otherwise, I mean, for small streamers, it's not a big deal, but for big streamers that have like a library of years and years of stuff that has it's a different story. It could be like, okay, there you go. So like, I'm saying that theoretically, that I think that it's just a matter of like got egg on their face. They're trying to figure out what they need to do to make sure to see if it's going to get, I mean, it's going to be fixed eventually by Twitch, but it's something that Twitch didn't, like,
will it though?
Well, I need to know what's going on. I need to know what's going on behind the scenes, because it's like where, like, clearly I feel like it's a structural thing, because I don't feel then that they have enough people to handle issues like that versus, and I feel like that is definitely something to take into consideration, because why does it, I just don't understand. I'd love to be in those meetings, or just to hear, you know what I mean, where they are at as a company when it comes to things like that, because there could be things that they're trying to implement, that there could be some sort of bureaucracy or political stuff that's holding it up, or there's a number of things that could be, but it's like, look, dude, like,
that's a good point.
That's a huge, I mean, if you were really doing things and stuff like that, you could start your own thing where you're doing stuff, and if you're able to drive people then to support you off of Twitch, that's just all Twitch laws. You know what I mean? But like, right now the go-to is Twitch. That's where there's a lot of that. There's a lot of money in there. And even within the video game, whole whatever is happening there, people are just tossing money at it. They don't know. We still haven't figured out quite. It hasn't. It's loose. It's very loose. Yeah. So, well, I don't know. We'll see.
Monkey Blood says they can IP ban folks, but they also can lose a site viewer, and it seems like those viewers are more important than the content creators. Well, I mean, the viewer count is very important, but the IP ban itself is also kind of like a 50-50 kind of thing, though, too, because like you got to make sure that like where they're going to ban, but they can easily, but that also depends on how, because I mean, you can spoof IPs very easily. So like, depending on where it's being bounced or what houses are connected to the IP itself. I mean,
I'll tell you right now, though.
Yeah, to be honest with you,
you can try to spoof your IP all you want, but if you come and you troll raid and you hurt the feelings of any of my viewers, I can instantly, within about 5 minutes, whether you've spoofed your IP or not, I can find out where you live. Like, also, that's what I don't get, is these people doing these hate raids or like coming in and just mouthing off because they had a horrible day. Like, you need to think about the person on the other end. I am knowledgeable in computers. I used to build them. I worked for one of the largest companies in the US. I worked for Circuit City. I know how to work on servers. I know how to find you.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? Like,
you're still not the odd man, but you're still like the odd man out. I mean, like, how many people in Twitch community knows that stuff? It's like not a lot, is what I'm saying.
You know, maybe I'll start spreading that program out for my friends who are content creators. So it scares more people. Like, I've had mods. They're like, that, oh, there's a little, hi, little, bye, little. Lincoln, I think, was trying to ask you something. Oh. No, like, I mean, Ravage on a couple of times has been like, she can find you through your IP address, right? Like, you may not want to take this to that point.
Like because the answer towards it, these hate raiders need to go outside and touch some grass.
Those are big facts.
More ways than one. You're
big facts.
All right. Well, that was a good topic overall. So yeah, we'll go with it.
Hopefully I give you guys some knowledge that you can take with you and better your communities and keep out the trolls,
Yeah,
definitely.
here's a Google Doc on how to set up a panic button if that is something that will be beneficial to you and whatnot. I highly recommend as does Lex.
The other one is also, I believe, to get rid of all of you know what? I'll have to find it in a second here. You guys go ahead with the next topic. I have one, or if you go to Commander Root's Twitter, he has a whole list.
Why don't you link his Twitter?
That's what I'm gonna do. I'll link his Twitter. Yep. He has a whole list of like, these are the tools, and he's very thorough about naming what they do. And you can go ahead and get rid of the bots ahead of time so that if there is a hate raid, they kind of screw themselves over and end up accidentally showing the profile that started it in the first place. So I'll go ahead and do that. But that's my topic for the night, boys.
That's awesome. That's awesome that they did that, dude. Expose them.
Yep.
Expose them all.
Why don't you close it up for us? What do you got? What are you bringing to the table?
Yes, sir. We got to talk about it. And it's been a while since I've played some Overwatch. There really does not seem like a lot, not only within the game itself, but just everything with the situation that's been going on over there. However, they are making moves. We are feeling the impacts of it. We know that, or we now know, because I did not know this beforehand, that one of the characters was named after somebody that was involved. I'm guessing, I think he's a developer, but that he was named after this person that has also been accused of sexual harassment and other various things that's going on within that situation. So they are going ahead and they are going to be renaming McCree, Jesse McCree, which we did not realize. I didn't realize was a
no
person.
No we and not just you.
Yeah, so there it is. As far as with that, it makes sense to me as far as with that, especially victims that had to deal with this dude. Even though I may not have known, I'm sure that people that are still working there that have had to deal with that situation firsthand, that's always something that would be lingering. So to just erase it, that's what when we said that before. It's like, look, dude, they gotta scrub that bitch down. They got to scrub it down, get rid of all the effect, just completely toxic everything about it. It's got to go. And I know there's a lot of people that are like, how did you change his name? I can't believe it. And it's like, look, dude, like,
Cry
really,
me a goddamn river. I don't care.
Number one is a fictional character, so why, you know what I mean? Not only that, number two, there is a line in there that he says, or that I can't remember who says it, but there's somebody that says to him, "Is McCree even your real name?" And what did you say the response was?
He responds along something along the lines of, "Wouldn't you like to know?" In that drawl.
So, and that's the main thing, and I believe they're looking to get it out before this free-for-all map comes out as well, as far as with that name. But it's basically already built in there to where they're able to then go off and say, oh, that was an alias or something like that. He's going to be going as his real name is
McCree Jesse.
You know what I mean? Captain Mustache or whatever, dude.
Yeah. The cowboy.
No nipples. I don't know.
So that's, they're making moves to do things. They realize that situation in itself is still ongoing.
It's a mess. Dude. It's just a giant,
it is a mess, dude. Like, because I don't even know how to feel. Like, I literally haven't played the game. I don't even know the last time I
personally
played Overwatch.
don't care because
you know me, dude.
Yeah,
I love Overwatch though.
Yeah, I wasn't invested in Overwatch as much as you were.
I am,
and
I am.
Even to that extent, though, like in my opinion, like I don't know if like why, like if they was people like petitioning to change the name or
that's them getting ahead of it because they already realized they already made the mistakes of, oh, this isn't a big deal, and then it is very much a big deal. It's a whole cultural big deal over at your company and whatnot, and this now is just a trying to save face and some things and get ahead of anything. Exactly.
Okay.
So it doesn't even, I don't think it really has to deal with, some people maybe, because majority, I would say straight up, the majority of people did not know that McCree was named after somebody that worked there that is very much involved in the whole thing.
If anything, it could have been something that's like on the back end, on the staff that would be like, oh,
that's
wait,
an internal thing. Internal people.
It could be an internal thing towards that,
exactly.
Like maybe that's whoever's still on the Overwatch staff that would be like, oh wow, it's like we made a character of this thing, maybe to accommodate for them. But overall, I don't know, man. Like I think it's it's like, okay, whatever. I really don't care personally, I guess, about this, but it's like, it's very, I find it fascinating that that's what they're doing. What were you going to say, Lex? Sorry, you were raising your hand.
Zukara made a comment, and I mean, this goes deeper than just this. Like, I feel like this is almost a distraction because it came out recently in the last couple days that the law firm that Blizzard hired to essentially have employees tell what's been going on. Once they tell the lawyers for Blizzard, they cannot speak to government officials in perpetuity. So
that's crazy.
They basically set them up.
Why would you sign a contract like that, though? How much money do they get?
No. It's to go in. It's like, we want you to come in and talk about like what's happened. So Blizzards are having them sign paperwork to shut them up in perpetuity concerning any sort of negative criticism against the company, and it's really scummy. But it gets worse than that, like, because like the government officials are trying to make like, okay, I'm going to make an appointment with Smitty to talk about the sexual harassment that happened with him, right? And then the Blizzard, officials are like, oh, we also need you to tell that to our lawyers. But they don't realize that once they tell that to the lawyers and sign the bottom of this is my statement, they cannot talk to anyone else about it further.
So it's got an NDA built into it. Then are they not reading the contract?
I'm not understanding how that's even working. Like,
why would you do that without being, unless you were compensated in some sort of way? We're going to give you X amount of dollars settlement, and you have to sign this doodad.
Unfortunately,
you don't just slip that in there unless it's a bunch of dumbasses not reading contracts, which I can't imagine that's the case.
No, it's not so much of an NDA. You are correct. But it basically what happens is like when you tell a lawyer for your company something personal that has happened, then it can't technically, like, there's a law, and I can't. Zukara or One Up Lawyer would know.
The best person the person would kind of verify would be One Up Lawyer, would be Sean, and kind of know on that. But like the biggest,
once you do that, you can't then go and tell that same story to the government officials that actually needed it in the first place.
Yeah, and Zukara just says they are also offering settlements as well in addition to all of this. I was gonna say there's got to be some sort of money involved to sign something to some people, yes, but I can't imagine not getting compensated in some sort of way
for them to be like,
and something like that. Like,
it's like, oh, hey, this all this stuff happened to me,
homie.
Yeah, and it's like you're not gonna get compensated for that. Yeah, this has to be some sort of level of compensation.
I'm not talking about the NDA compensation stuff, but there's a word for it, like like, let's say for instance, again, like the government official like is trying to make an appointment with Smitty to talk about his sexual harassment, but then the company says we also need you to tell that to our lawyer first. Because you told it to the lawyer first and not the government official, there is some bylaw that Blizzard's like, nope, you already told our lawyers you can't retell that story to the government. Sorry.
I want to look into that more because it seems very vague on that. Because it doesn't make any sense. That like, that logic doesn't make any lick of sense on that to me. Because theoretically, but then again though too, the damage has already been done because like the state has already gotten their affidavit. Oh, I'm sure there is, but like. But they're trying to stop the bleeding, I guess. But at the same time, if they're going to tell a person that that the state can't question them on that, I don't see illegal. Yeah, I don't see how they cannot do that without asking for like, oh, we're going to give you money for this kind of thing because they don't have that kind of power over you like that.
It's like it's confidentiality agreements essentially, like a therapy session. Like whatever I tell my therapist, he can't then turn around and tell somebody else.
Unless you're the individual that's openly willing to give that information out. Right. That's like Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
it's like
there's a word for it, but it's bullshit. And usually it works in the favor of said victims, but because it's the company's lawyer and it's their perpetuity that they are trying to protect, bless me, it's like it's a whole shebang. It's BS is what it is. Throw my lipstick down.
I gotta look at that. I gotta look at that because that doesn't make sense. Like, why would you even sign something like that? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna talk to you then. I'm not obligated then to talk to their lawyer.
They didn't know it first. They didn't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's so deceptive. Like, how can that be legal?
Well, and they're literally just signing a written out document of their statement and signing it. There's no like other paperwork that they're signing, but because it's Blizzard's, they're under their umbrella, it's protecting their perpetuity, which means they cannot then go talk to a government official.
Okay, but I'm saying this. HR? But here's the thing, though.
A lawyer, or probably like a lawyer and HR.
Here's the thing that doesn't make any. Yeah, but here's the thing that doesn't make any sense. You're right. If it happens under Blizzard's watch, then there you go. But then again, it's your story that happened in Blizzard's time. So if someone says if something happened because when you're working at Blizzard and then you're saying that, oh, this person did this and this to me while I was working at the shop, and then like you're telling me that
like that's the name.
Yeah, then you're like why is that? That's like that. Because that is essentially signing an NDA.
Blizzard can turn around and sue them. Is the whole thing?
That would be an NDA, though.
But it's not a. But it technically isn't an NDA.
It's like a loophole. It is. And I'm not doubting what you're saying. I just don't understand it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I don't. You know what I mean? Like
there's
it's
a whole
like
article
why
about
would
it out right now.
Like so, it sounds like they are being hella deceptive. About it, and then people are basically putting themselves into a position where then they can't cooperate with the investigation because of this loophole stating that if you do this first, and that is now privileged information that can no longer. That's crazy, though.
Okay, but then again, though, too,
loophole exists.
But even if you back that up, itself, I doubt that if that's being known, if that's being a known thing, then people are not willing. I guarantee. I don't think people are stupid enough.
It doesn't sound like it's known. I don't think it's a known thing until recently.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you know what I mean? Like somebody had to have spilled on, hey man, this is the process that I went through, and they're like, wait a second, like legally you can't talk to us to them because you've done this. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
Here's a better analogy. I kill somebody. I hire a lawyer, right? They caught me. Oh no, I'm in handcuffs. I get a lawyer. I tell the lawyer, hell yeah, I killed him. They're going to build a defense stating they didn't, right? Regardless. And that lawyer cannot turn around and tell that judge, yep, she told me she shot him right in the face.
That's right.
You can't do that.
Yeah,
right?
But in that situation, you're right. But in this situation,
usually in favor of you, but it's laws. Because it's corporate laws. Yeah, it's a whole thing. He said if we pull it up at the 22-minute mark, will be able to see it.
I'm saying that, but in this case, in this situation, the person that, like, if you murdered a person, that you turned around and confessed that you murdered the person, which
to
is
my
that
lawyer.
No, not to your lawyer. I'm talking about to the opposite side, to the defense. Like, you decide to come clean on it. You would have to be yourself to say that. But theoretically, you're saying that it's illegal for you to do that, to confess, because it's underprivileged between lawyer person what's called accreditation, because that's essentially what I'm saying. It's like, if the defendant is the one that's going to be
you're saying, but it's not the same. Yeah, no.
Because
something else. It sounds like a loophole, dude.
Yeah,
it sounds like some sort of loophole.
That's a weird loophole,
and they knew about it.
It does not. It definitely does not.
We want to help. Please talk to our lawyers about.
Yeah, the issue is that Blizzard is having
and then they did this to them.
Into a. Oh, by the way, this is now a privileged conversation.
Okay.
You can no longer have a conversation.
So the issue is that Blizzard is having their employees bring it to their law team first, and then it cannot be disclosed. So that is what they're saying. So essentially what they're saying is that they're trying to go behind the company privilege, is if the individual goes to the company first before they go to anyone else. So for some further story, that is insane though. Like,
but they're being also led to do that as if like we want to hear because we want to help you and we feel bad for what has gone down and we want the repercussions.
And that's why
they're leading. It's like
a Fortune 500 company being misleading to their employees. Oh, that's incredibly rare.
Yeah, I know.
So I mean. Regardless, it's like, it's terrible. They're garbage. We already know Activision Blizzard is not.
Jesse McCree.
Yeah, choosing it off. Man, that dude looks like a part of ZZ Top.
Got a solid beard.
But
yeah, you want to know what I think you look.
Oh my God! So like, so this, but this is just more of the tomfoolery and villainy and stuff that's going to be happening. I really hope that it's that not a lot of people are doing it, but. Oh my God, this is just ridiculous.
It's crazy, but I mean, again, this is just bringing the light.
You said you hope people. If I'm not mistaken, like there were hundreds of people that already talked to the lawyers before the government officials. So like crazy. New evidence that was going to come forward did not, because these people were misled. Yeah, it's
what happens if they do though? What happens if they do and they're like, I don't give a shit what the repercussions are?
Who knows what they're going to do?
I'm going to talk.
Do you really want to fight? Do you really want to fight against Activision? You as an individual?
Yeah. Well,
no. I'm just saying. There's somebody. I feel like there would be somebody. Clearly, we're sitting here talking about it, so we know that it's a thing. So somebody said something about it. Well, you know what I mean?
Well, and that was before the lawyer was involved. That was before all of this. This is newer information. After the whole Blizzard came out with their statement. Now we knew what it was going on, all of that, right? Then the lawyer stuff started happening. Now, if someone is like, I don't give a shit, I'm going to talk about it anyways to the government officials, I think they could sue them. But if they did that, and I mean, zoom me in, ready? It would look like they are idiots. Right? Like, how much more of a monster can you make yourself out to be if you sued them for then talking about it?
I don't think they would give a shit about looking like a monster. They won't freaking care. They want their money.
As long as they're getting them ducats, they don't care how they come out, and they're able to sell stuff. It doesn't matter.
It to the ground.
That's why we're in this situation. In the first place.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just, it's essentially like, I mean, the only way that they're like, basically, I think when we had the theoretical questions, like, what's the way to stop the bleeding for Blizzard, is if they sell the title Blizzard. Because at this point, it's like now it's like it's so much toxicity on that name right now. It's like it's going to be hard to bounce back from to be the same company. So but still it's not like Activision's going to be not going to be okay from it. So, because Activision still has their golden goose, which is Call of Duty. So like it doesn't really like I don't know if it's going to affect them as bad towards all of this. So it's just very like it's just like when you hear these things, just to go even worse, just to see even worse on what how bad it really is. It's like
Yeah.
It's not surprising, but at the same time, it's like it's very disheartening when you hear like some people got screwed, got screwed out of this. Now, like luckily, what from what Zakara's saying is like they're adding they added that complaint to the court, like the misleading, because it's very misleading. That's incredibly misleading. If they're saying like, oh, you can't,
and it's
they can't do it. Yeah,
the
and it's
intention
incredibly
is what
intentional.
they have to approve.
It's freaking insane. So like, so what are they going to do with that information? Because they're not going to do anything with it like they did before. I mean, they had this information before and they did jack crap with it. So we'll see. Yeah,
they were trying to jump. They were trying to jump in front of the fire, essentially.
Well, they already
stop.
You can't stop the fire when you're already in it. So I mean, there you go.
This is not
legit. Can't stop the fire.
Like completely hurts my heart for Overwatch too. And
I love Overwatch.
Papa Jeff, like, man, it's
you
hard.
And we spent so many hours playing. Like,
I know.
That was you literally got me through one of the toughest times of my life playing Overwatch with me after work.
So crazy because I had no idea.
Oh yeah, I would cry all the way home because I hurt so bad. And then I would sit on my ottoman with my pillows and my heating pads and I would just sit there for hours and play Overwatch with you.
Oh, of course they are.
Just like, I'm that song bitch.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Overwatch. It was terrible though. It was terrible because I was in a terrible relationship as well.
No. Dang, dude. So
wait, which one? Mine?
No, me.
Oh,
dude, the relationship I was in was so toxic.
Mine. It was bad.
It was just crazy, but yeah, it's unfortunate. Smitty, what you got planned? What you got planned for the week? I was gonna shut this off right now.
I was playing some games. Nah, you know what we're gonna do? Hey, I know. Everyone join Paladins.
Can I say Paladins what it is tonight? I know what he's doing tonight.
Yeah, say it.
What are you gonna do?
Mother Raid night for Destiny 2 with all the boys, and he's stealing my boyfriend.
Okay. So I don't know.
Be my boyfriend tonight when we go pew pew.
Y'all made no sense to me right now. What did you do?
So what's happening tonight is it's raid night. It is raid Saturday. Zuzu, Dust will be there. Other members of the clan as well. We're gonna be running through Volta Glass. Still trying to get that Mythic class. Still trying. And then I think Dust said something about doing a dungeon or something like that afterward or whatever, dude. Like, I'm playing some video games. I thought about, because I didn't stream this week. I thought about streaming, but I think I'm just gonna keep it chill tonight. Just play some games and hang out with the folk, with the people. What about you? Nice. What you got going on, Mike?
Lex, yeah. Would be your Lex. I don't even know who you're talking to.
No, Lex already said what. Oh, did Lex say what she was doing tonight?
Lex saying what you were doing tonight.
I asked you. I'm just making borax crystals for my Halloween decorations for the next couple days. And streaming is going to be spotty this week because we have friends in town.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Arts and crafts. Yeah, and then I've got friends in town.
I've got all the love to give to people. I can give love here. I can give love there. I have no favorites. I just like loving.
He'll just forget everything you said to him, sir.
Very incredibly phrasing. That's it. It's right now. Yes. As for me, I am going to probably hopefully going to be the last week of me not streaming. So it'll be a month off of streaming. But I will say this: I got someone streaming on our page on Monday. We're going to be doing something new. We're going to be doing a trivia game night. On Twitch.
You haven't even invited us, dude. What an asshole. That's how we have to work.
I'm not running it. I'm not running it. It's not me. It's not like I'm not doing it.
I got some friends. We got some part of this.
We got some other people. Apparently, they got some other people. Then they're doing a trivia. Like they're going to start doing like random trivia every Monday. So they're going to do it on our channel. So we're going to do that on Monday, and then I believe I don't think I probably won't be able to come back until Friday, but we're going to be doing some more Final Fantasy Friday with some more 14s, so I can finish that game up. And that's pretty much going to be it's going to be rather a chill week. Well, not really a chill, but
wait, you forgot to ask Jadzia. Jadzia, what are you doing?
Who?
Living in her cat castle.
Oh, the cat.
Davis refuses to learn my cat's name. He's like,
I refuse to learn any cat's name. It's always going to be either cat or dog for me.
What's my dog's name?
Look at
dog.
It. Look at it. There it is.
I mean, that's how I am. I'm terrible with it.
And it's cute. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys.
$10 hairs. Target.
Thank you for watching episode number 104 of the CFG Gamecast. Thank you for being a part of the conversation. As always, we will be back again next week. But if you did miss our episode today, that's okay. You can always check us out on Mondays. We release it on podcast services, all podcast services like Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, as always. So there is not an excuse to not listen to our sexy voices. Yeah. So we'll be back again next week with some more awesome topics to share with you and with the crowd. So once again, this is Davis, Smitty, and Lex signing off. Y'all.
And Opie.
Take it easy.
Bye. I love how she walked in right at the end. Me? No, not you.
Going to bed because it's